All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Start Your Day Great. Start your day with a coach. I am your certified high performance coach, Sean Butner, and it's Wednesday, so let's go. Now, today I'm asking for a quick, just moment of help from you. And if you would, comment below this video with your favorite introvert. So, as you may or may not know, the last couple of weeks I've been talking about high performing introverts. The folks that tend to be a little bit more reserved, a little bit quiet, maybe a little bit more thoughtful before they act, and trying to highlight, leaders in that area, and why it's important for the world to have more high-performing introverts. And that's who I help, right? I am a certified high-performance coach, so really I help people succeed beyond their standard normal means without burning out and without destroying their health. So, but primarily I help introverted business leaders, professionals, really excel in their organizations and markets so that they can have the impact that they want. Now, so I've been talking with people and then started to just ask this question. It's been very interesting, like, who is your favorite introvert? And so there's so many different people that come to mind, but you kind of have to think about it. So I love to highlight folks, again, that are at the top of their game in business and, professionally, athletically, just culturally, because I think that would be interesting, one, and two, like, just get the word out more, right? I think in a world where there's a lot of extroverted folks who are a little bit, have an easier time of drawing attention to themselves, that this could be a good thing to do. So, all right. All that said, all that rambling aside, really, the people for me that come to mind are, one of my mentors, Brendan Burchard, is very vocal about being more introverted. And you would never guess it because of how he teaches. If you've ever seen anything he's done, you might have read one of his books. The guy is bottled just energy, right? All the time, you interact with him. But he also talks about, doing a 3-day training or going to social events and then needing time to just read, to journal, to center himself. And, that balance of creating moments in your day to fill your energy back up, however you need it, right? So some folks like me, some folks like him, need to do something a little bit more solo in order to recharge, right? And other people need to be out and about and social, and get that extra or experience from outside in order to fill their cup back up. And so that's fine, right? But where are all those pit stops during the day for you? I really want you to think about it. If we were to open up your calendar and took a look at, when are you taking moments through the day? It could be a half hour, it could be 2 minutes, right? And what are you doing during that time to reset, to get centered, to get your energy up, to really think about how do you serve with excellence and purpose? And I think if you can do that, the more you can do that, the more successful you'll end up being, because you're taking care of yourself first, right? And again, like, this is meant to be a very concrete habit with an abstract idea behind it. So, are you taking a break every hour, like we talk about in high performance, to do those types of habits? And those habits are the kind of ambiguous part. Or are you just mindlessly going through the day, destroying your energy, being grumpy when you get home? Like, that's how it kind of looks like. So, how are you taking pit stops? How are you building up energy for when you're going to spend a lot of energy, right? So if you do public speaking pretty regularly, what are you doing before to get your body right, to get your mind right, to get your spirit right in order to deliver a really good speech? I think that's a really important thing to think about that a lot of people don't, unless you're in that circuit. So again, so kind of going down on a tangent here, but so who is your favorite type of introvert that you think is a leader, right? It could be, like, I'm guessing someone like Alicia Keys. I want to do a little bit more research on that, but from things that I've heard her say out in interviews and whatnot, I think she might be a really good musician who's a bit more introverted. You talk about people, professions that are historically draw introverts. I think scientists tend to be more introverted. I think engineering and engineers tend to be a bit more introverted, just by the nature of their work. So a lot of the people that I worked with in my tech career, I would say would be chronic introverts. And that's not saying they didn't enjoy social interaction again, but or were socially anxious. It's just they loved to just focus in on what they had to do, the task at hand, and didn't really need a lot of touch points with others. So just kind of repeat. Again, introverted versus extroverted is just where you get your energy, to sum that up. So, all right, that's the show today. I just have a quick ask for you again. So do the social media, like this with anyone who you might think this would be interesting, an interesting question to pose. But who is your favorite introvert? Post it below where you're watching this video so I can get a list going. And then the plan is every week, once a week, to highlight one of these folks and kind of try to break down if they have any particular habits that really help them thrive and succeed, as kind of and just a way to find inspiration from this community who tends to be a bit more like me, a little bit more introverted. So that said, this is Sean Butler saying, live with more joy, more personal growth, and more impact in your communities. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Thanks. Take care.